OJ.
I think I need therapy, guys.
Why?
I do therapy twice a week. Let me hear.
For real?
I do, yeah. Not twice. Sorry, twice a month. I do therapy twice a month.
Twice a month.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Like,
Yeah, try up the numbers.
No, sorry, it's because I was thinking about something weekly. But yeah, twice a month.
see?
Every other week.
Yeah, it
Big up
works,
Chad.
yeah.
It does. I'm
Yeah.
like a different person.
when did you make that decision? Like, how long have you been doing that?
Since 2021. I just wanted going into 2021. I had a lot of anxiety and going into it. So now I still have anxiety, but I'm pretty calm and other issues that I want to work on. But yeah.
Did your legs move a lot like that?
Huh? No. Still does, but not
Really?
anymore.
I
Not as
haven't
much
seen
anymore.
it so far. I'm gonna see it so far.
I've been pretty chill.
I'm
You've been
cool
for
now.
real?
Yeah, I'm cool now. I'm a different person. I'm
You're
better.
putting on?
Huh?
Like, you're putting on right now? Like, when you come out our present, you're going to be like,
Oh no. Anxiety in different ways. Anxiety in different ways. But no, definitely. I think therapy helps. So if you think you need therapy, I got a contact I can give you.
Nice.
I kind of want to do live therapy right now because I don't know if you know see it. I've been getting a beating out there, because of this interview I did with Kaseeno. Kind of want to talk about it, but it's like, I don't know how I get this reference, but I was Piccolo jumping out in front of Gohan.
I do get that.
You
So
get it?
Dragon Ball
You get
Z.
it?
I
Yeah,
do
the
get
meme?
that.
Yeah, you watch Dragon Ball Z?
I used to, yes.
For real?
And I had the game. When I had PS2, I had the game. Yeah.
Renzi, I work towards having a permanent spot in my life. Not tell a lie. Some other people didn't appreciate these references.
But yeah, talk to other
You're a defender, friend. Yo. So we did this interview with Kaseeno, the latest viral sensation out there. I don't know if you guys seen it. Let me talk to you, Renz, because this person to my left is what we call in the business a pussy. So she left me out there.
Natty, right?
You know what I mean? Because after we did a reaction, we did together, and I told her, hey Jobs, Kaseeno is forwarding this Thursday. Her thing was, I'm not forward this Thursday. Yeah, start up in that by yourself.
Kill me.
So yet again, it's Naro here standing in front of the bullets.
The
to
big
take
bad
our
wolf.
hands. Yeah. So, wanna watch the interview?
Yeah.
I did.
Did you, Renzi? Alright, let me ask the newbie on her perspective on how the interview went and the reaction from the viewers out there. What do you think?
I have thoughts. So I think that I don't understand the bashing towards you because I feel like you were asking questions that were trending on Twitter. Everybody was asking these questions. I didn't hear you ask anything out of pocket to me. That made me say, the only thing I can say honestly is that I don't think you wanted to interview him. I think it's almost like you were interviewing him or speaking to him and you were trying to give him a chance to say something of substance to you. But he was also very short in his responses. He was kind of very like, it's almost like he gave a part of the story, but he wasn't really fully opening up in an interview setting as I would expect. And as somebody who has done media before, that's annoying to be in the chair trying to get an answer, get a response. And I think there was a good balance. You were asking the questions that the people have to ask. And then Ari was asking about him personally, like, who are you? Who is Kaseeno? You were asking, the people are saying this. So I think there was a good balance. So I see comments saying you were unprofessional, And I didn't get that vibe because I feel like, but then I think Jamaicans as a whole, and don't attack my back, Brad. I think Jamaicans as a whole.
Yo, hold on. I have a sound effect. Hold on.
Watch out.
Let it flow. Yeah.
No, but I think we have an underdog thing. We like to cheer for the underdog. Go. So it's like we want to do that. And it's like, you were asking questions that, if you didn't ask the questions that you asked, I would have wondered why you didn't ask them. Like, are you a gimmick? Do you take yourself seriously?
Yeah.
So
These
Can I
are things
ask
that
you,
we want
Renz,
to know.
Renz, you work for your spot.
Oh my God.
I hope you're not gaslighting me and being a fraud right now. I hope
I'm
you're being
honest.
real.
I'm always honest.
Yo, it just I take you. So if you say one thing, I say don't come back. So don't feel like say you're nice. It is. I say, oh, I want to stay.
I'm always nice. Remember, my name is a Good Girl Podcast.
Oh, I hear you. Yeah.
Shameless plug.
Alright, we see. I'm trying to get in the plugs already. Just I take the break out of this podcast to big up iTopia Life Herbos, so cannabis and culture combined for a one-of-a-kind experience. Visit them at 10A West Kings House Road, just across from Canadian Embassy. Also follow them on Instagram at iTopia Life or visit their webpage at itopialife.com for the latest info on strains and merch. When you forget for telling say, yo, just sit there and look cute, I'll handle all of this. Big up also Pure 24, pure natural supplements designed to enhance the body and mind. They make supplements affordable, effective, and easy to use. Visit their website at pure24store.com. Their product ship worldwide. And remember, people can use the code THEFIX to get 15% off all purchases. That's promo code FIX. Hey, can point to. Yay, look at her. Naturally join on the party. The Fix, promo code FIX to get 15% off all purchases. You don't know, say, well, big up Shortcut Barbers. Don't make this a big deal, Jobs. For the sharpest of cuts, sing! Hit up Shortcut Barbers located at 9 Broadstraff Square. You don't know, say, give for the boy Steve right there on Instagram. You see me? And we now continue with the rest of the podcast. All right, so what do you think of him as an artist?
I tweeted, right? I remember when he just came out and I was listening. I was like, oh, I said I like his voice. And then my friend from high school said to me, no, you like Tommy Lee's voice. So when you said that he sounded like Tommy Lee, I literally have the tweet. I can show you the tweet. Where my friend said, no, you like Tommy Lee's voice. And I was like, oh, it's just a familiar sound, right? That he's doing. So sometimes, because Tommy Lee's incarcerated, he hasn't, come with a lot of new music. So maybe it's like a familiar sound that we miss. And I feel like people genuinely, those Tommy Lee stands are really like stands. Like I have friends that love Tommy Lee. People who listen to Tommy Lee love him.
Devout following.
They're like devout following, right? So I think that the sound is missing from the market. He's not bad in terms of like, him sound not bad, but I think he's okay. I wouldn't say it's like, but then my standards may be kind of high in terms of, but I think he's okay. It's not like the greatness that I think everybody's pushing. But I think he's okay. And I think the interview though made me want to hear more from him, to be honest. So I don't think it was like, it made me want to hear more of what he has to say, because it's like you come out this way. Oh, you're actually doing it for gimmicks, you know? So I don't think he's okay. I have to hear more first before I can say, oh, I hate him, I like him.
Renzo, where you far from? Like where you live?
Where I live?
Yeah.
Uptown.
No, I don't live uptown. I live at Riddles Road.
Uptown.
That's uptown.
That's uptown?
Yeah.
I don't think that's uptown.
Reddy's Road, like bad Reddy's Road?
No, good Riddles Road.
Because if they say off Reddy's Road, like park.
See me?
Oh, no.
You see me? Like when we have a pass almost every week. Yeah.
No.
Uptown.
What I ask is that, them see you here, them see you look nice, them hear you talk, them might dismiss you opinion and say, oh, she uptown. And it's unfortunate.
So you have in the streets. Forget
Javin, let me tell you
I do
something.
work in music though, so I do have some.
Tell them your background. Tell them.
I do work in music. So
Corporate agent.
So my I'll plug my corporate. I'll drop my corporate because I'm actually the engagement manager for an app called the D Music and the Go Loud app. You should listen to the Fix on the Go Loud app, by the way.
Yo, I like how she transition that plug. Yeah. Do you think?
So I think that so I do weekly newsletters. I do kind of have some understanding. I may not be like a connoisseur, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna say that, but I do have some understanding of music and what to push. My responsibilities are pushing the music out there. So it's not like, oh, this girl don't know anything. I do have some knowledge before y'all attack. But
I pray like she's doing the right thing right now by telling them her background, because all heap of people, Renzo, prepare yourself. All heap of people out there watching this, listening to this and say, who is this bitch? But as I tell you, how it go, Renzi.
I'll drop my LinkedIn in the bio.
See that? All right.
The business for that.
They probably still won't.
Facts.
Facts.
But the only thing I can say, the only thing that I can say with the interview is I could pick up that you were like, you know, like, tell me something that make me rise up my head. Like, it was more almost like, tell me something that made me want to care about you. You wanted that, but I don't think he gave you that. So it was more like, you didn't, I don't even think, did you want to do the interview? Questions. Questions.
Renzi is slick.
I'm just asking. This is a valid question.
All right, Renzi, we've heard your opinion and I appreciate them. I agree with almost everything you just said a while ago. And when I saw the reaction to the interview, it kind of reaffirmed my feelings leading up to the interview and even prior to getting the email with the request. I was like, I didn't want to do it, honestly. I'm just being honest. I'm sorry to my PR friend. I'm sorry. I didn't want to. You can see it.
I could tell.
What did you say to me in our exchange on WhatsApp about said interview?
I was surprised that he was on the fix. I just didn't think it was like because when he came out, I never look at him like even a Alkaline or what's the next one named Tanta Blacks or one of them that actually had like talent. I was looking at him like I was looking at him like
hold on. Let the hate flow.
No, I'm not hating. I'm saying I know I hear a little vibe now, but at first because of how it came out, I was like, oh, it's a gimmick. So I was looking at him on the level of is he like a mackerel, a Barbara, one of those gimmicky things. But you guys did well because you guys made me want to say, oh, I want to listen to his music now. Or I think you guys helped him in a sense. Or personally for me, it made me want to listen.
What did you say about the gimmicks again?
Yeah,
in our WhatsApp exchange.
I was basically saying that I didn't expect him to be on the fix because I didn't think that you guys were like would do gimmicks type of interviews.
Because we don't do it.
Yeah, I've never seen one of those.
Forget views.
The truth is, we have done them before when we used to be on radio. I made a conscious decision about 2017 that I didn't want to do them anymore. Honestly,
enough is enough.
I didn't want to do them anymore. So from that year on, you can scrub the channel. We've made a concerted effort to not do the quote unquote gimmick interviews. And the truth is, I saw this man as a gimmick. We said it in the reaction that we did the same week. Funnily enough, after we did the reaction, immediately after that's when we got the request. The energy that you sense from him is probably because he saw that. So I can tell when an artist fall in here with a certain energy when them hear something that I said about them prior to them reaching. So that was to be expected all while going. Let me give him credit. I see people give him credit and he deserves credit for this. People that's why look uncomfortable he was. Because of course him see what I say.
But he handled
himself very well, yo. Very well. I have to give him credit for that. Him handle himself well.
Yeah, he seemed media trained.
I think his experience.
Yeah.
Not the same howl. I just think it's just experience. You know, the man, they were just, you know, they've been there, done that in several instances. You see me? So I just feel it's just that.
Yeah.
Somebody brought up something to me about even his ability to code switch, which I think is also a skill. When they say it's a skill, the person said to me it's a skill. I'm like, you know, they're right. Because I brought it up in the beginning of the interview and say, oh, when him say, Kaseeno, I'm like, bro, that's not a real speaking voice. I mentioned it. Say,
yeah, annoyance chipped in from there. Annoyance chipped in from there for sure.
It kind of did for me too.
Yeah.
Because I heard his real speaking voice. I heard him naturally harmonizing the song before we started the interview. I like, when we say the interview start, I'm say him put on, I'm like,
yeah, switch.
But his ability to show that, you know, he is sort of media savvy in a way, all while going. Really and truly. Now let's talk about the song.
Wait, can I ask one question though before
Sure,
you go into
ahead.
this song? There was a part of the interview that made me go, ooh, when he said that he came from Negril and he just decided that he's not gonna go home. He's gonna be Kaseeno or whatever. And him say mother and him daughter never hear from him for months. I did really want to ask, you never talked to your daughter for months to become a cartoon character? That was crazy to me because I have such a close relationship with my daddy. So it was like, I can't just imagine. And then that's why I'm glad you guys followed up with the question, like how your daughter feel about it, whatever, because the timelines is weird.
Yeah.
And then after being
Trust me, Renzi, if you ask that, them would have they crucify you even more.
No, but even the fact that you were incarcerated for 11 years, right?
I wanted to know more about that.
I genuinely wanted to know
I
more
did
about
too.
it. So
Yeah.
even the
Awesome.
contents of the interview, I wish it could have gone more in depth, or he would have answered more
It
questions.
seemed like he didn't want to though.
Yeah,
It's
it
just
seemed like
abrupt answers.
it's just like
him never want
it's almost like him write on a paper what I'm going to say and him just say it.
No, the
Him
PR
far
say
prepared.
PR say come on the show because we know them. It's a good show. It's a good look for you. Yeah, I not really want it. Do it. And him do it.
But it make people, because me as an outsider,
like him never really
I'm
want
intrigued
it
to see what him
either.
do next. I'm genuinely intrigued to see what he does next.
You see that right there, and that's what I was hinting at towards the end of the interview. So you see, your story, I feel is going to be keen people hanging on to you because all I go on, as me say, I agree with you, Renzi. It's no disrespect to the man. Before the interview start, me shake him hand. After the interview done, shake him hand. Say respect. What I'm gonna say right now is not a style thing. It's not a disrespect thing. What you said about the quality of the song, I agree with wholeheartedly. The song is okay. And you know why people are saying, say, yo, it's okay? It's because of the image. The image in forward with, people expect it to be fuckery. But people are surprised and say, no, say, it's the exact same thing. What do we on the reaction? Javi, we were expecting complete and utter fuck.
Yeah.
And then we listen to the song, I was saying, you know, say,
It's not bad.
you know, bad. But when people are going to gas this up, as you say, Renz,
Yeah.
Z, that's it. It speaks to a deeper thing. And you touch on it when you say people see themselves in him. And I understand that. It's why every 6 months, one of them type of artists always pop up. People like the underdog, people like to root for people who them feel downtrodden, you know, them I get fight against, you know. That's what I said, the story.
Yeah.
It a go connect. Yes, I've been on basically a big tirade argument with Harry for the past 2 weeks about music and how that should be the primary focus. But for him, I feel is the story, because what? To me and from what I am hearing, the music is not there. It's not there. It's okay at best.
Yeah.
I was having an hour-long conversation with a certain artist. I won't mention his who. Hour-long. I had this conversation with several people actually, within the business as well. And they feel this is why dancehall music not bigger than it is supposed to be. At Mr. Jervis make a post on him story, I couldn't agree more.
Right? The comment
When
section.
they put up the story about the comment section, it's like, when you read them things, it's like you just see this. At them things, you just pray and say, cha cha.
This is why we're not going to win.
Cha cha.
The mindset.
The
and
mindset.
everything, yo.
And the thing is, I get it. Because like a base thing that connects us with people like that. As me say, yo, underdog, is him, people are root against him, Ray-Tay-Tay. But I'll just remind the people them out there, I gotta just know. I don't want to go into rant mode, but more on just the people them, because I'm not hypocrite. I can't go around it. I'm not hypocrite. I'm not hypocrite because we've seen this cycle over and over and over and over again. At them the thing that me look pan and say, yo, this man reminds me of that. The same thing that you mentioned before, Renzi. It reminds me of that. When you prop up somebody, say, yo, this are the thing. Months from now, it's no longer the thing. Uno do that.
Always.
Uno do it. Uno have to be real with yourself, people. If the man was as bad as it looks like he thinks he is, Renzi, because he said something in the interview that I found rather
my gosh,
egregious.
I know what you're gonna say.
When the man say, yo, I'm here to save dancehall from some of the garbage that is out there.
I dropped in my chair.
That's why I followed with that question afterwards. And not necessarily say what him a do a garbage, you know. But it's like, I can see where your mindset is at, because you feel like say what you are doing some high art and what everything else out there, fuck
trash.
Yeah, I'll fuck you out there, you know. Believe you me, we talk about it all the time.
We know
Uno
this.
no good. We need to put that on a t-shirt. Uno no good. We know. But for him to take that position, I'm like, really?
And then the thing is, to some people, you can argue as well, he has a younger sound. He sounds like a younger, it's like when you're going to say because for example, with like Mastica's album, if he said that, he would have probably, and then you hear the album, you'd be like, oh, it bring back old dancehall, maybe that's what he meant. But him saying that and having a younger sound is like, where you're saving, you sound like something that's there.
It don't compute.
Yeah, it
And
sound
you're
like something that's there.
50.
One.
Really?
I don't know.
Oh.
I think.
Narrative about
And this isn't ageism as well. But wanna tell me, please, tell me the over 50-year-old artists you see out there bossing and thriving. Them boss at 50.
Me not
Grown
know
them
if
age.
them consider as trash.
You know what?
Everything a trash.
Javi, good point. Some of the people say, go the bop. Gully Bop could have DJ. Ultimately, I feel Gully Bop, whether fairly or unfairly, go far within the gimmicks category there. But that him can only blame himself. You know what Gully Bop was lacking? Let me know if you can tell me why I'm there lack.
Proper management.
Of course. Why is? Friends?
Discipline.
What about that,
Image.
Yeah, no, I would say he was just always on social media. That's what I remember him for.
You're halfway there.
That's what I remember.
Elaine have songs. When you have song, the people them more willing to put up with whatever foolishness or shenanigans we are going
True.
with.
Whenever I remember say Alkaline, I did black till you said it. I really didn't remember.
You never remember?
I didn't remember.
People are going to say, yo, but him have a song now. Him have a song in a rotation, him have a song pan a juggling. A good juggling. But why is that? The image. The gimmicks. And that's what draw in the people. That's why I was focusing on that, you know. But people say, oh, you just because to me, the gimmick overpower the talent.
But
Your
then-
talent is not up to a level as compared to the man who name you mentioned, Alkaline. It's not there for me. I don't see it. I could be wrong because I will go on. I can't say I say no. A time I go tells all. Time.
But then his cosigns are amazing too because his producer.
Said that,
his
try it
cosigns are. I was shocked when I saw him
Even
with
the
it.
PR too.
The cosigns are amazing.
And other PRs that we know, Jobs. He who shall not be named. Swearing for this man.
Trust me, this
and
kid.
At that, you are them the thing them I say, you know what, let's do it. Because at them the thing them a pre and see. I say, you know what? Maybe it's not a gimmick. Maybe. Let's see. That's why I did it. But out in my art of arts. You hit the nail upon the head. I didn't want to. And people say, I shouldn't have. You're probably right.
Yeah, I feel like if you never wanted to do it, you probably shouldn't have do it because the energy, you can tell the energy.
You're
And
probably right.
and then him can probably pick up on the energy too.
Of course, he could. Him did uncomfortable.
But I think you're a rational person in a sense. I may take this back by the time Ari comes back. I may take it back.
Maybe.
But I think you're a rational person in a sense. I feel like if he gave you something to say, I've seen watched interviews where persons are not interested, but then the person starts to speak and they start to, and you say, you make me interested.
Right.
I don't think he did that for you. So I think it was just The energy was consistent throughout the podcast.
Because at the end of it, and that's the thing to Renzi, it did put me in a catch-22. Because, you know what would I go on? Some of the people, them see the reaction I would do before them reach. And for me, not to keep that same energy. People that did call me on for say, yeah man, hey man, they in front of you now, you can't say nothing.
True.
Yeah, Spice alone, they have strength. Woman strength alone, they have.
A lot of them don't actually know that in that interview, that's not Savage Naro, you know.
Them need for watch 2014,
That's not Savage
2015,
Naro, yeah?
2016. Like, they must say, oh, where's the growth and the maturity? Trust me. Trust me. It was there.
Yeah.
Because I legit gave him a chance. In my mind.
You did.
But feel so.
Yeah,
Make my little jokes here and there, the people them take for stand, because the thing is like, because people have me as a fucker, man, like any little thing like that, they might
But him
just say,
come here as a joke, say
fuck
you're gonna make joke. Him come here as a joke, you're gonna make joke.
The man,
That natural.
Him not think so?
He does not think so. And people don't think so. People are saying, oh, him bad and all these things. Well, people, I'll say this. It's going to be proven over time. That'll be proven over time. Now, fight against this man, I don't want to feel like that's what I'm doing. No, I do it. As I say, in Fadia, things were a bit uncomfortable and awkward, but for the most part, it was respectful. Everything. You know what I mean? If a man go bust and eat food, I not fight that. But enough people's eyes in the music business at them thing is a big problem involved in a dancer right now. It's like it's a sorry for thing. That's why people say the ease of entry is almost like
I know.
anybody can forward in. Like if it was a real institution,
Yeah.
you would have some barriers in place. Some barriers they don't have to give you, but like some levels of entry. Because like anybody can just take up the music and say, I just have the music just to do it, and I just have the music because, you see me? As people talk about people not really do music for music's sake, and I feel with this gentleman, I feel like his talent is not where he thinks it is in my mind.
Yeah.
That's why I'm decide to get the cheap pop. You know, wrestling terms, you know what I mean. And decide to go gimmicks, to get the quick forward and the quick virality. Because in his mind, I'm being bad, but yo, I just need to do this to make people them pay attention to me. I say it to someone and someone on the need for understand the music business, yeah, it a got tune up and spit on out alive. Oh no good.
And the thing, one of the things that I'm gonna really like about the gimmicks, or people who do the gimmicks thing, is that them not accept say it's a gimmick.
That's what I was about to say. No, that's what I was about to say.
Like them
That's what I was about to say.
themselves.
Bro,
say,
you
"Oh,
were
an
pushing the
artist thing,"
gimmick
Because
and
I
the
don't think-
Superman
yeah.
thing.
I don't think we'd have a problem. I don't think people would have a problem if, for example, because everybody can be lyrical. Some things are just fun. Some things are
True.
just, everything can be
Didn't
serious.
I say this in a reaction?
Yeah,
Javi
everything
say,
can-
if the man is just doing this as a parody, I'm with it.
Yeah.
But
Everything
look
can't
like
be
it's
serious, but I
serious.
think it's the, and yeah, you probably have some talent. You can write a one song, you can probably, but in terms of, you can't be making statements like I come to save dance hall and those strong sentiments
Yeah.
with such a gimmicky
That's trash.
persona. So I think it's like, you have to be fair to people. Like even with you have to be fair. Like what you did expect from the interview? What was because I think if he accept, because fine, you don't have to be no lyricist, you don't have to be like crazy up
Don't
there.
have to.
You can just be fun, but it's the fact that him think that he's saving a genre. And you have so many talented people right now. Great albums dropped last year. So many things happen, and then you're gonna say that it's almost like you're disrespecting dancehall
Yeah.
as a genre.
I know that there are artists that take great offense to what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
And that's why I asked in the question, like, do you resent the people? Because your words are telling me that.
Yeah.
They resent the people because you're being bad. But what? Our gimmicks on like, okay. All right. I manipulate the public. You know? And the public is like, yeah.
Yeah. In
And the
bad.
public I got public. The public always public. As I said, you know some hypocrite because I want to see him one hype them up and then months from now, who him? Oh, the Superman brother. Oh,
Yeah.
he was fun for a while.
And that's what
Is my therapy session, is it over now, Renzo?
Yeah. So how do you feel?
I feel like a little weight has been lifted. We gotta see as the respect to Kaseeno.
sir.
As I've said, there are people that you, bro, I will go on. You can listen to this and say fuck my words, and you have a right to, because you have people, as you said, as you rightly point out, the endorsements and what you get,
Yeah.
I know some normal endorsement for real. So
People
maybe
are
it's just
trying for
something
years and
me,
they get
you know,
that.
see. And if that is so, if months from now, me say, yo, this man has saved dancehall, I will be the first to publicly apologize.
To Vilmark.
Not only to him, but to the people that swore for him. I'm going to mention them name them time there too.
Can we make a bet?
No, the bet done already.
Yeah.
Now, can we make the
Never
bet?
the war to reveal about the bet. Make already, you know. The bet has been made with
Okay.
several, well, with one individual in particular.
You need
The
to make a
has
bet
been
with the
made.
fix.
Yeah, make the bet with the people them.
Make it a bet with the fix. I think you should shave your head.
Completely
Completely bald. Would you?
and get film style.
Oh my god.
But now I'm going to take the people and say, oh, yeah, this the man again, because you're so sure. Nah, this is my way, isn't it? My style, my way out of it. Yeah, skill, yeah. But yourself, Kaseeno, respect goes out to you, and I hope say you are around, because as I say, I'm going to say it to you to say, time I go tell all I'm going to say it to you. Time I'm not fight you or not like, so the people them think you're bad. Who am I to change their opinion? Them think you're bad. You see me, I have my opinion.
Feel like believer. We live, we learn, we die, rebirth. Then we crash and burn. Sometimes I feel me no deserve. Just reverse the curse.
Dynamic ride on it, says she left the boy because I'm trying. Yeah, me I slam it like the car when me just buy Bionic. So me fuck around and make you slide on it. I grab it by the neck and then me choke it out. When pussy fi fuck me no Kevin have to choke it out. She say
In danger, flames and gas, spaceship zoom up when the alien blast through. You know if you ask who. Hey, life sweet, so me just a go and follow the road. The style are unique, can't follow my flow. Me make it and I buy all my house and car. Me swear me no want ask you no. No for them smiling on your face and drink and I laugh and I try to rub your hand food up. Me no big friend, but that come with too much problem.